Well, smack my ass and shave my balls. It's the best damn podcast from Chippewa Falls.
Just laying there sleeping, and all of a sudden, good morning, all you hit guys and gals.
There it is. That was good morning.
Welcome to Tales from the Hicks. Who is here today?
I'm Jason.
I'm Chad.
BDC in the house.
Hello.
This is Ben.
I am Nate. What is going on outside?
There is a slight drizzle.
Oh,
In my pants.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can confirm that.
Yeah, it's a little moist.
confirmed.
I'll
Ooh.
wipe that off. It's 2 mphs out there from the south-southwest at 49 degrees. So there is a chance of rain this afternoon. So when you're listening to this, you can confirm or not confirm.
Next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
But
maybe we'll throw in one of the bank episodes, and this might not even be until the week after.
Yeah, fuck, you might not hear this till Christmas. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
If that's the
Is
case,
it
Merry
raining?
Christmas.
yeah, there
Shut
you
the
go.
fuck up.
Happy New Year's.
Yeah. Who knows?
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Merry Kwanzaa.
But yeah, that's going to be today's weather, 49, and it's almost there. I think the high was like 52.
That's almost time for a fire.
This is totally sidetracked. We said Happy Hanukkah last night. The wife and I were sitting on the couch flipping back and forth between college football, which I wanted to watch, and then it's called like Holiday Baking Championship or something.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like a compromise, right? We flip-flop between them. And they had this challenge where they all had to make these desserts, these cakes, but they had to sculpt the cake into a Hanukkah theme. So we're watching the show, right? And it's like a Hanukkah ugly sweater or whatever. And, we're talking about Jewish stuff or whatever. And I said, okay, bakers, because in every challenge, they like put a twist in at some point just to whatever. And I was like, okay, bakers, the twist on today's challenge, your cake must be partially decorated with foreskins. My wife lost it. I was fucking dying. Yeah. Anyways, sorry.
Speaking
Squirrel.
of that show, did you ever see Is It Cake or Not?
Is it cake?
Oh.
No, I have not seen it. I've heard of it,
I've
but I haven't
seen that.
watched it.
Brielle likes it. So I watched it with Brielle.
Yeah.
It's some of them, I will give them all the credit in the world. It's
Dude,
tough.
it's amazing what they can do.
Yeah.
Have you seen the chocolate guy who's on Instagram and TikTok all the time? He
don't
makes
think so.
amazing things out of 100% chocolate.
Really?
Like a Velociraptor or the Eiffel Tower and it's 100% edible.
Damn.
And some of these things are like 6 feet tall.
No,
It's
I
pretty
have not.
awesome.
I always like to watch the Halloween, like the baking shows,
Oh, yeah.
but the Halloween
With the
one.
pumpkin?
Yeah.
They carve a
Or they
pumpkin?
do
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one either. But
The wife's excited because next week the Harry Potter baking show starts. We're both big Potter fans, but she's very excited about that.
well, can't say I've seen it or.
They're good movies. They are.
Would you be surprised if we told you that we haven't ever seen those movies?
No, I would not.
Is that the one? Well, I know there's like
He's got like a
I can't-
wand or something, right? Doesn't he?
Yeah, they're magic.
Okay.
the
Wizards and witches.
I can't remember if it's that or Lord of the Rings, but when like however many there were,
Didn't see that
I
one
bought like the whole box set.
I don't even know what they're talking about.
Books, of DVDs.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think I still haven't ever watched them.
You just bought them to have them?
Well, because it was like the whole big rave there, 20 years ago or
Probably Lord.
15.
I'm guessing Lord of the Rings. That's like if you watch all 3 Lord of the Rings movies and it's the extended versions, like you're sitting down for about 10 hours for all 3. Harry Potter is 7 movies. So I don't know how many
Still.
DVDs you bought. 3 or 6?
I don't know. This was 20 years ago.
Okay, sorry. They're both really good. I like both of
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Can't say I have either.
So, Chad, what can you say you have been up to?
Work, hunting, and put a steel roof on my garage. So that was fun. Yep.
How's the hunting going?
Good.
Yeah.
I was,
Any details?
I was fortunate enough to get the largest deer of my life.
Awesome.
Sure wasn't an elk?
No, it was definitely a whitetail.
Okay.
Actually, probably the largest deer I've ever seen in the stand, let alone not at a park. You know, like a deer farm or whatnot. It was the largest deer to be part of.
How big?
It was 22.5 inches inside.
Yep.
12 pointer, depending on how you rule it.
Yep.
I've had mixed emotions from a handful of people where you you measure the tines to make it legal or not legal.
Because they're 2 inches, right? For
1
legal?
inch.
1 inch? Oh, okay.
Yeah. And some people say you put a definite line across where.
Like at the intersection, right?
Yeah. And then other people say.
We should put a roundabout in there at the intersection.
Hey, that'd look cool.
Chad loves roundabouts.
They're so stupid. They're fucking dumb. But and then other people say you measure like 3/4 of the way up the main beam, and you put a line there.
Yeah.
So if that's the way you do it, they're all 1 inch. Otherwise than that, there are there's 2 of them that are like 7/8, and then one that's 3/4. So, but yeah,
It was a fucking nice buck.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
It like I said, I'll never forget it.
Did you get a weight?
216 pounds.
Dressed?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
That's a big deer.
Yeah.
Like jeans and a
Yeah.
t-shirt or
It had
slacks.
Yeah, sweatpants on.
Oh, sweatpants. Okay.
Yeah.
Even the deer are not getting dressed for this shit.
No, they weren't. But yeah, no, I'll never. Just a quick bit on that. I'll never forget it. There were some does out there. I seen some does, and then they looked back, but not up at me. If you're a hunter, like there's a difference when they're just kind of looking around or up. They might see you or whatever. They don't really care, but they looked back, but not necessarily at me. And I was like, okay. So I looked, and at that moment, I seen the body, but I didn't see the head. And I was like, oh, that's a big body.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and then the part of the story I'll never forget is the first time I seen his rack, he literally kind of did like the Bullwinkle, like turn your head and like dip down to get between 2 trees. And I was like, oh, shit. Got panicky, grabbed the bow and, shitting myself damn near and just the heart going. And he come in and I don't know if he didn't like something about 50, 55 yards out, stopped, turned. And took a step, and I was like, well, I'm going to be out of options pretty soon. So took another step, and I let it go, and he did the old kick or whatever, and then kind of ran off and was waiting. I couldn't hear anything. Like, I didn't hear him crash. I didn't hear, like, anything. And I was like, fuck, I missed him, He went finally got down, went and looked, found blood for, not blood right away, and there was like 10 yards or so. And then I couldn't find my arrow, but then I seen blood, and I was like, okay, some weight left off my shoulders, you know. And then tracked him for about 100 yards, and there wasn't a lot of blood, but there was a lot on trees. And I was like, fuck, I hit him in the leg.
Yeah.
Is what my first thought was. And then he went on and pulled or backed out, and then eventually got back on the trail, I don't know, maybe 10, 30 yards away, and then it started to pour out, and ended up shooting him a little bit back, but at the angle he was, it stuck him right in the heart. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
Nice.
I would not have, just from seeing where the arrow was
Yep.
when it was on the ground in your pictures, I would never have guessed. It must have been angling away.
It was. Yep.
Nice.
And it was just, that picture does look, or all them pictures look, not terrible for it, but like after getting them drug out and hung up, I mean, it was back, but it wasn't
right
as far back, I think, as the picture was.
Sure.
But yeah, I was shocked myself that we found them stuck in the heart.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So it was a moment I'll never forget.
Yeah. I'd like to know what your heart rate was when you first saw that rack.
And that was the thing, like, I went back and talked to my dad and told him, whatever, and about the deer, and I was like, it's the biggest deer I've ever shot. I said, I've ever, let alone seen, and he got excited, you know, and then when we got up to it, he was probably 10 feet away, 15 feet away from me, but off to my right, and I could see the body, but I couldn't see the head because it was drooped over, and he looks at me across, a little knoll, and he's like, "It's fucking huge." And then I could see how excited he got,
Yeah.
and I was like, "It must be."
That's awesome.
And that was honestly the first time that I actually seen how big it was.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
So it was cool.
Was that up to your land, or was that on your secret spot you run hunting?
No, it wasn't my secret spot. It was up by the cabin.
Nice.
Out back. So
that's all. Because normally you guys don't see from much for bucks up there, right? Or
not
big
even
bucks,
close to that.
say. Yeah.
I mean, there's
see much
one
for deer.
Right.
Great while you'll hear about or you'll see, but not like that.
That's awesome.
What was that now again? 22
22
inside?
and a half inside.
And how much did it weigh?
216 pounds.
216.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. And I don't know, like, again, I've never had to score a deer, never had the opportunity. Just going off of online and like pointers, the guy that's going to do my taxidermy, he said we did it pretty accurate, but we used a piece of string and he measures a string out and all that. Not an official tape by any means, but we come up with 168.
Nice.
So he sent me some you can buy the actual measured tape and like where it is you cut it and then it just keeps counting the number for you. So I think they're only $5 or $6. I might do that, but
did you how hard was it caping that out? Because you knew you wanted to get it mounted.
It was the easiest I've ever had to do.
Really?
Yeah, because I watched.
Oh, I've shot 2 nice bucks, and the first one my dad got it mounted without me knowing about it. It was a surprise. I had no intention, but I was 13, I think, or 14. And then the second one, I knew, right? It was a really big 8-pointer, and like caping that, knowing I want to get it mounted, like I was so nervous the entire time, like putting a hole in the hide, or you know what I mean? Like it was very nerve wracking for me.
Yeah, and when I called the guy, it was Landon's old hockey coach. So I called him and, told him about it and sent him pictures. He's like, and I said, well, I'm not 100% sure if I want a shoulder mount or what I want, or if even going to get fully mounted. Yeah. And he's like, well, that's a nice deer, He's like, well, if you want, I'll come over tomorrow morning. He's like, I'll cape it out for you. And we'll go from there. I said, okay. So he come in. Obviously, he's done hundreds of them. And he made it look easy. Yeah. But I can see how he did it and where you have to go. It would be nerve-wracking. Like I'd pay the money probably just if I ever had that happen again. And then the one that I'm getting is a pack-out mount, it's called. Yep. So that they do the whole hide. Yep. Not just the back or just the front. Yep. So he did it all, and I told him, well, whatever, add it to the bill or whatever. Yep. But he said he was going to take care of it, so it was interesting in itself.
Yeah, it's cool. We did the whole hide just because we didn't know for sure like how much they needed. So yeah, my dad and I did the whole shebang. But yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, it is. That's for sure.
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen the guys that use compressed air to pop the hides off?
I have.
I want to try that in the worst way.
Yep. And then I've also seen people that use the golf ball trick
with a winch.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it pulls. That's what my buddy up north does, Jake. They do it every year. Yeah. It's the easiest thing in the world.
The air compressor one just blows my mind.
Yeah, I just
have you seen videos of that?
I seen them. They did that with alligators.
Okay.
They lay an alligator on its back on a table, and then they cut a little hole in its leg and fucking jam that air.
Yep. Have you seen it?
It blows up.
Like to know what we're talking about?
Like it looks like a balloon. I mean,
yeah.
Pops it right
Yeah,
off.
you put a little hole in the hide, you leave the rest sealed up, and you put the nozzle in there and you pump it, and it like pops the hide right off the carcass. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I had this last week off again to go back hunting.
Jeez, was that your 6th week now?
Yeah, yeah. But obviously I didn't have to.
Right.
So we put a steel roof on my garage.
Oh, you didn't call your mom and dad to go to the zoo?
No, I didn't. I did not. No, I'm not sure they would have said, "Yeah, we'll go."
No, you don't think so?
I don't think so.
I bet Skeeter would have drove.
I think.
Yeah,
you could have sat in the back with Mama and.
Yeah, I just don't see that happening. I guess.
I bet you if Diamond asked, they would have gone.
Oh fuck, they would have. They would have for sure. Yeah, when, where, what time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They couldn't have got out the hose
No,
fast enough.
Fuck, no, leave the lights on, Gene.
Diamond wouldn't even heard the end of the cut. She just heard, on our way.
Yeah. First time my dad would have probably got picked up for speeding. Just,
Yeah.
We got to get there.
Do you need me to
waiting.
bring dumplings with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so that's been my excitement. So
Nice. That's an exciting week.
yeah, it was something I'll remember forever.
Yeah, no doubt.
So
Congratulations. That's a
Yeah.
nice
Thank you.
deer.
Congrats,
Thanks.
dude. Sweet.
Yeah.
Ben, tell us about you.
Nothing crazy. What did we do last weekend? Oh, the wife wanted. It was our wife and I's anniversary, 19 years. So
Hey, all right. There you
Congrats,
go.
happy
So we-
anniversary.
Grandma and Grandpa took the little man, and we went out to bummed around and went out to dinner and checked out a new supper club, and yeah, so that was
Which
cool.
one?
It's called the Wildcat in Neilsville.
I've heard that it's supposed to be really good.
It was really good. Yeah.
I've heard that.
like a supper club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a nice supper club. Yep.
Put it on the list.
Yep. Yeah, so that was really good. So last weekend we did that, and then yesterday helped the wife a little bit. She did most of it, but she repainted the kitchen and put in some new cabinet, something or other, anyways. And then last night took the boy out shining. Met out of my parents' house, and we picked them up and went shining. We were out for an hour and maybe an hour and 10 minutes. We saw 86 deer.
Holy
Jeez.
shit. Where'd you go, by your parents?
Yeah, we bummed around out, like if you leave my parents' house and head like out in towards the apple orchards or
Yeah.
whatever, but we didn't go to the apple orchards. We went the other direction and just bummed out through the back roads there, came out by 27, crossed 27, and then hit some roads back there, and then came back across and just went back to my parents' house.
Huh.
But yeah, it's kind of like the area I almost always go shining. That whole area back there is the bus route I took when I was a kid. So like I know all of those, but yeah, it was, I don't do a ton of shining anymore. I feel like it's kind of a dead thing, but my kid loves it and it's fun. It's a cheap form of entertainment, just go for a
Right.
cruise. And, a lot of times when you go shining, one or two deer in a field or, empty field or, we had multiple fields last night where there was 10 to 20 deer in a field. Just thick. It was crazy. I'm not a buck in sight.
No?
No. I saw one. There was one that was kind of just on the back of a knoll, and he wouldn't really look at the light. We just caught one flash of the eyes, but the body looked like it might be big enough for a buck, but we couldn't see any horns, and my freaking binoculars were in the wife's car, so I couldn't look. But yeah, yeah. So I think that's about it for us.
Nice. That's why you always keep a scope in there.
Yeah.
With a stabilizer,
Right.
about this long.
Yeah.
Jason.
Well, I didn't do a whole lot. I worked and bowled on Thursday, which was a shit show.
Ooh.
And then Friday,
Did you have a fan club?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
Joe was down there.
Oh, Joe. Yeah.
Joe Small was down there.
Anybody else come to watch you?
Harper was down there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just those two?
Who's Harper?
Yeah.
Harper's the guy. Actually, he's the guy I took over for.
Harper is?
Harper's the guy I took over for.
Oh. I thought you took over for Joe.
Mm-mm.
Because he's still on
Yeah,
injured
he
reserve,
can't.
right?
Yeah,
IR?
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna be able to bowl
Ever?
again.
Damn.
No,
that was
Mom
it?
and Dan showed up down there.
Oh, they did?
But she told me what she did on Wednesday.
Oh, she went out to dinner.
Wait, are you upset about it, Nate?
I'm not
That
upset.
She was there?
I'm not
with
upset at all.
Jason?
Not upset at all.
Was
Is
that
that how you-
bath night?
Is that how you took it?
Yeah.
That's kind of how that he kept pointing like, who else?
Yeah. Fucker.
Right. Huh.
Hmm
Damn it.
But they went out with him Wednesday night.
Well,
Oh,
They went to Sandbar to eat dumplings and pork steak.
Yes.
And that just happened to be where I was throwing
Oh, so you
Chad's
had a
team.
fan club as well.
against Chad's team.
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
Oh, I see how that's all
Did
goes
how
now.
how long? She must have an extra long hose, so like you can nurse while you throw darts, and then Jason can make his way down the alley with that hose in as well.
So what else did you do?
So, Friday morning, I went to the Chippewa family restaurant and went to eat breakfast with Kim Sue because it was her birthday.
What was her
Oh, a real birthday?
Her real her real birthday. We did that, and then as I was just pulling in, Uncle Bill told me, he goes, "Do you want to split wood?" I'm like, oh.
I pulled in at the wrong time.
Yep,
That's
I
what
guess I
went-
do. So I got done eating breakfast and came home, and we fucking split wood till I don't know what time it was. 3 o'clock maybe,
Ooh.
4 maybe. I don't know. Yeah, maybe 4 because the kids were just getting home from school.
Huh.
So we did split a whole lot of wood, and then
By hand, or you got a splitter, or
splitter. We got
Yeah.
a log splitter, and then Saturday I stacked all that wood up.
I'll help you.
And had a fire in a fire pit all day, and it was nice to be outside. It was a nice day out, and did all that. Yeah,
Cool.
Like
good.
the fire was like of the scraps and the bark kind
Yep.
of stuff. That
Yep.
type of fire. Yeah.
Mhm. Yep.
They
And
were
then we
always
once we got done with that, I was done. I was really tired. Came inside, took a shower, and started a fire in the fireplace inside, and
Oh.
warmed up a bit, and
Mom come over for a buttermilk bath,
Wha-
help soothe those tired muscles.
no, and then I think I went to bed about 7:30.
Yeah. So normal.
Yeah, normal
Yeah.
time, bedtime. Yeah, I was tired though. That's a lot of work.
It
Yeah.
is. Yep. That's
2 days in
doing
a
that
row
all
of that.
summer.
I was fucking sore Saturday morning,
Yeah.
and I woke up to.
I mean, that log splitter makes it a lot easier, but it's still a lot of all the stacking and
It's fun. We fuck around. I mean, we don't sit and bust our ass. We just, yeah. Well, let's take a break. All
Sure.
right. So we take a break, and
Yeah.
drink some water, coffee, or whatever, and
have a smoking a pancake.
smoking a pancake, and back at it.
Yeah,
It's. I mean, when you do shit like that, it's not work. Then it's just
yeah.
something.
Growing up, we had our only heat source was a wood stove in my mom and dad's house. So all fucking summer, every fucking summer, cutting wood, to
Yeah.
get ready for the winter. Hated it.
Yeah.
Fucking hated it.
Yeah, it's not a normal. That's not our main source of
Yeah.
heat. We have natural gas, but it's
Yeah.
just something to do on those cold winter days.
Oh,
when
it's nice. Yeah.
you just
We did have a furnace, but that only got ran at night, so you didn't have to get up and put wood in the stove.
Yeah.
But yeah. But there's nothing better than wood heat.
oh
Well, it's the hottest,
Dude.
for sure.
Oh, I can remember as a kid, like when you'd get sick, I'd grab my blanket and my pillow and go lay down on the floor next to the wood stove.
hmm
You'd wake up in the morning, soak, but boy, you sweat that shit right out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, wood heat there can't beat her.
Yeah.
It's just like a sore Peter. You just can't beat her.
But you can try.
Yeah.
The place we cut most of our wood growing up was a farmer my dad knew, not too awful far away from our house, and we'd go over there, and he had a bunch of woods back behind his pastures. He's like, whatever you need. He's like, just take.
Yeah.
He didn't care, and so we would always. I don't know, 2-3 times a summer we'd stop at the house on our way through, and Dad would give him a stick of summer sausage or some venison or whatever, just as a thank you. And whenever we stopped, he had a fucking big old goose, and if I got out, that fucking goose would chase me around the yard. God, that thing was fucking mean. The one day we stopped, and Dad had me run the venison sausage up to the farmhouse, and I come back, and there's that fucking goose honking at me, and that thing just starts fucking tearing after me, and so I'm trying to get to the truck, and the goose won't let me get to the truck, and I'm just a little fella, and Dad got out of the truck to do whatever, and the fucking goose started coming at him, and he always kept in the stake pocket on the truck a big scoop shovel. So when we got done doing the wood, he'd shove all the the bark and all the crap out of the back of the truck. And that fucking that goose come at him. He just reached in the back, grabbed that fucking scoop shovel and smoked that goose right alongside the head. We heard one honk and it was done. That fucking goose went rolling, and Ma goes, "Steve, I think you killed it." He's like, "I fucking hope so." That fucking goose. She's like, "What are you gonna tell John?" He's like, "Not a fucking thing." He's like, "They're gonna find their goose dead in the yard."
Bring him some goose stew next week.
The farmer hated the goose too. He only kept it because the wife and the kids liked him. So I was no skin off his nose. But yeah, I just remember that, and then fucking no more.
That'd be awesome.
Huh.
Yep.
Sal, what'd you do?
Well, so last Saturday we did our Halloween party bus.
Oh,
That was a good time. My costume did not work out.
Why?
Well, I had the zipper thing, and it was
Yep.
supposed to zip here and come down the sides, but it wasn't the. It's called spirit gum is
Yep.
what it used to adhere it to your skin, and I had it on there. I had all the other makeup on. I had the blood on my mouth and everything, and then that one side just kept popping off. I would put a little more of that stuff on there, and it
Should just use some super glue.
Yeah, I would say Gorilla Glue probably would have
well,
helped.
if I'd have some, maybe. But
No, don't. No, fucking don't do that.
okay, so I ended up taking it off, scrubbing off my face, and I just threw on a wig and said, "Fuck it, I'm wearing a wig."
Yeah, I
That's it.
seen a picture. I thought maybe you went like as a rock star or something. Or
Yeah,
just-
somebody said I look like Nikki Sixx
Nikki Sticks.
Dick?
or Sticks. I don't know, somebody.
Okay.
But it's the one I had on here. It's like a blonde
Oh, okay.
wig thing.
Yeah, next time just try super glue.
Yeah, I'll look into that. But we're going to
glue
do. We're gonna do another one. Oh yeah,
Kind of.
but blonde.
Yeah.
But
Nikki Six.
we're gonna do a Christmas bus on December 27th. It's a Friday night, so I don't know if you guys want to hop on there and do that.
Is that like a ugly sweater thing?
Yeah,
or
just ugly sweater, or if
Yeah.
you got like a Grinch costume or a Santa outfit, or you just had enough of the family stuff and you want to go out and get hammered, you just wear your regular clothes and
Sure.
hop on the bus and get drunk. But
Hop on the bus, Gus.
yeah, so there was that, and then darts on Wednesdays.
Oh yeah, did you have fan club? We
No.
talked about that.
No, there was.
I just want to hear you say it.
There was some people. There was some people out that were there out to eat.
Oh, anybody we know?
Chad's mom and dad, and
Okay.
and then my mom and Dan.
Oh, okay.
They were out there eating.
So your fan club is even bigger than Jason's.
Yeah, but they were just kind of in the back eating, and like
Sure.
they weren't even really
Sure.
watching.
Yeah, they were
it.
just
Yeah,
there.
because I'm sure your mom wasn't holding up her Nathan Lytle fathead or anything. You know.
yeah.
Get those little clapper hands.
That would- yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Drink up, Nathan.
Yeah.
I'll buy you one.
No. No.
Just pumping away.
Oh, that. Okay, I thought you were talking about drink up a beer, because that's
Tappers.
no. Usually it's
No, now when you got mother's milk right there.
Yeah. Right.
It's premium drink.
Straight
Top
from the
shelf.
tap.
Top
Right.
shelf.
Yeah. And then yesterday there was one of the girls from work, her daughter, I think she's 3, 4, daughter has leukemia, so they did a benefit fundraiser thing down at Loopy's yesterday, so I went down there and
Nice.
blew a bunch of money and
It's good.
That's
came
cool.
home with nothing, which it happens, but it was a
Right.
good cause, so
Yeah.
did that, and then came home yesterday and I watched a movie, 13 Ghosts.
Good movie.
It's not bad.
Seems scary.
It was,
It's a little like that.
Yeah.
Dude, the part where the door closes on the dude is fucking awesome.
that was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a neat scene.
That's an older movie.
Yeah. But I had gotten an email from Amazon that said,
Stop buying shit.
no, it's actually the opposite. They're like, hey, we have this credit for you to put towards any movie that you want. So I went out there to see what movies I could find, and I ended up buying it, so I own it for, I think it was like $3. I'm like, even if it's not good, it's whatever, it's something to do. So
Yeah, it's not a bad movie.
yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Do you buy movies on like multiple platforms besides Amazon?
I usually don't buy them on Amazon. I
Oh,
usually
okay.
get them through Fandango.
Yep.
It used to be Vudu.
Yep.
It's Movies Anywhere. But yeah, I got a ton of them on there. I got like 140,
Yeah.
150 movies on there.
As I say, because I buy from Amazon, and then I've also bought some movies like on my Xbox, and then one other platform I can't remember, but I found an app called Any Movies, I think.
Movies Anywhere.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
And it just puts them all. You log into whatever accounts you have, and it fucking then your whole
Pulls them
collection
all
is
through.
one spot.
Yep.
Yeah. That's really nice.
Yeah, it's kind of a neat thing. Because then you own the movies, you don't even have to get up, put a DVD in. It's
Yep.
like watching something on Netflix. You just go through your catalog and see
Yep.
what's in there,
And you can download them.
you can download
So
them. Yep.
like like when we leave for our fishing trip, I always make sure my tablet is fully loaded, so we got shit to watch.
Right.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's been that. That's been kind of what I've been up to. I do want to, before we go into email and news and stuff, I do want to give a little bit of a shout out, a free shout out. And so far, whatever the tone of our the theme or the tone of the show so far this week has been a lot of killing of animals and torturing.
Yeah. Oh wait, you're not. Are you going to that word?
Nope,
Oh, okay.
they weren't goats.
They weren't.
No.
Oh. Fuck you
Okay.
then.
So there's a place that's called the Peaceful Valley Donkey Rescue.
Yeah. I'm sorry, not a goat. I was gonna bring it up, but I was like, no, I'll let you have that one.
Peaceful Valley Donkey Rescue. It's donkeyrescue.org. So they had reached out. I got a letter in the mail with
Really?
a story about this little donkey.
Oh, not about the show.
Yeah.
What show?
Our podcast.
Oh, they didn't contact the show. They contacted you.
Right, I got a
Yeah.
thing in the mail.
Oh, spam.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
not us.
Right.
Okay, just wanted to clarify.
But they were talking about this donkey named Lloyd, and just something to look into. They got an A+ rating for their as a charity organization. So
So do you kind of own
They get-
Lloyd?
I don't. Well, I mean, I helped feed him for a
Did you?
month,
Oh, okay. Just checking.
and then
I'm gonna start making some mailers.
I told him that on Wednesday. I was just sending him weird shit with pictures.
Yep.
See what I can get out.
I don't know what it was.
SaveAHedgehog.com.
I got a lot.
SponsorMyDragonfly.org.
I think
Butterflies. Oh, you could buy
sponsor my dragonfly.
Yep. Looks like we're eating ribeyes this week, boys. Nate sponsored my dragonfly. Yep.
Oh my gosh. So
yeah. Well,
anyway, here's the,
laughing with you, not at you.
yeah, I'm sure.
There's Lloyd.
Yeah.
Aw.
See, there's the whole the thing. So it's
The
there's
world's
that.
leading donkey rescue organization. Who knew that donkeys needed rescuing?
In other news, the founder is now a billionaire.
No, so actually that was something that I looked at because so I ran that charity for a couple years until it got to be a lot of work. But I looked up, and you have to report a lot of different
Yep.
financial information to get the 501c.
The .org.
Yep. And the CEO, like the head guy of this whole entire place, has a salary of $100,000 a year, which when you look at some of the other stuff,
Oh yeah.
they're making millions and
Yeah.
millions. So, yeah, there's that. And then I'm also going to be getting a hat.
You bought it?
Yeah, I bought the hat and then threw in, because you can buy stuff and then throw in extra donations.
Can you go see Lloyd?
I'm gonna have to look into that. I think you can actually.
Yeah.
Yep, because you can do. But I got a hat, and I think it's. Is it this one? That might be that one. I don't know. But yeah, so I just wanted to give a little plug out for that because I think that's cool.
Yeah. Be on the lookout for some flyers from sponsored by dragonfly.org.
Yeah. Yep. So
It's only $5.95 a month or a week.
Yeah.
it's less than a cup of coffee a day. So
Yeah.
For $5.99 a week, you can save 10 dragonflies.
Hey, I don't know that I like dragonflies though.
What about
as much.
butterflies?
Fuck that.
So you wouldn't buy like a habitat endangered
You don't like butterflies?
monarch
No.
farm?
No,
No.
I don't. No, I don't
that's
like
cool.
butterflies.
Or cows.
Cows. Yeah.
Like-
You're afraid of butterflies?
I'm pretty sure I have told this story before, but
I guess I don't remember it.
Oh yeah.
so I was out on breakout at Mason's one day out in that back section where there was that half wall,
Yeah.
and I was out there smoking, and one of the butterflies came in.
Damn
And
near
was
killed
like,
ya.
well, he's like all up in my business.
Oh,
like,
my God.
Trying to get on me or get at me or something.
Sure, he was trying to eat you.
And then, I shit you not, a second one came out.
Oh!
Like, so it was like you could tell they were swarming. You know how we were talking the other day about the wolves and how they started circling the guy?
That's what
so
happened.
this is what the butterflies were doing. And they were them orange and black ones, the monarch.
a monarch, yeah.
And it was like, I'm like, okay, it's a butterfly. So then I moved to the other side, but then they turned and
Followed you.
Yeah.
How did you get
Coming in.
away?
I don't know. I think I just ended up going inside. And I was like,
I remember that day. You passed out. I had to come out and carry you in.
maybe.
I came
But
out
yeah.
with a flamethrower and eliminated all the butterflies.
They were
Yep.
fucking. They
And
were
then I had to drag
ruthless.
Nate inside. Yeah. He almost died.
They were
believe
ruthless.
He had 3 marks on his cheeks from the dust on the wings where they had brushed up against
Oh.
him.
You know,
That dust on the wing of the butterfly is poisonous.
Well, I had to give him mouth to mouth. I wasn't going to make it.
Imagine you did.
and I Wendy peppercorned his ass.
Well, I had to open up his pants and fill up the air nozzle from the bottom to get him fucking come back to life. I almost lost him.
That's terrible.
Huh.
I didn't
But-
know that part of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how you do. That's how you CPR him.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Cock pressure release.
Yeah. It was,
I'm gonna start. I might choke this afternoon though.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You gonna be around?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know what we just listened to.
Not, nothing. CPR.
sounds like
It's
they're
like that.
doing CPR.
Like those air pressure hose or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's-
Like you were talking with the
Pressure gauge.
Like you were talking with the deer and the
Skin,
alligator.
Yeah.
Oh,
Except he's got his own nozzle.
oh
He
yeah.
does it. Everybody has. Well, all guys have a nozzle.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we go into an email.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we have.
I got mail! Yay!
I
I got
so that
mail!
should have given everyone
Yay!
enough time to click into the donkeyrescue.org,
Oh,
make
that's
their
I forgot
donation,
to
and
do
then
that.
come
Let
back.
me do that
So,
right now.
Donkey.
donkeyrescue.org.
What was it? DonkeyShow.com?
donkeyrescue.org.
That might be a different one. On
I'm sure it is.
Or, on Reddit. Look that up on
Yeah.
Reddit.
Donkey Show.
I'm gonna go on mine right now. Here, let me get this.
All right.
You have me interested now.
So here's the email.
Research.
Happy Friday, guys.
Hey, happy Friday to you.
I got a little time to cure. I got a little time to kill while I'm sitting in the tree stand, so I figured I'd share a picture of my bucket and get Jason's opinion. So, Jason, what do you use for bags in your bucket?
Lemon scented.
Lemon scented. Just like 5-gallon garbage bag?
No, there's a regular garbage, 13-gallon garbage bag.
kitchen bag.
Just a regular, yep.
13-gallon.
Mm-hmm.
Here it says, I have always used the Walmart 4-gallon bags. I am a little disappointed in them now. The only kind they had were the drawstring bags, and those just don't fit over the top of the bucket as nice as the flap ones did. I won't buy the cheaper flap tie bags because they are too thin, and with my luck, they would rip and spill everything out while I'm walking back to my house. Now I challenge you. Well, here, I'm going to show you the pictures that come with this.
Okay.
So
What is that, a urinal?
That is a urinal.
Yeah. So I think this is in a deer stand.
That is a deer stand.
A lot of guys do that in their deer stand.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They'll run that hose outside, and they got a little hole dug in the ground. They'll usually throw some gravel or whatever in there, and so it filters down through.
Like it.
I like it too.
So there's that, and then it says, now I challenge you guys to have a 10-minute conversation about garbage bags. Happy hunting,
bags.
signed Buck Lure.
Oh.
Garbage bag.
I can't believe he gets away with a 4-gallon. I'd be worried about overflowing if I got a
right.
big.
That's
Well,
why I do a 13-gallon.
Yeah,
I just
I
do a
mean-
regular garbage bag. I get the cheap ones with the drawstring. That's 11 cents. That's what I put because then it overlaps the top of the
yeah, but
bucket.
I mean, a 13. How big a gallon, right?
13-gallon.
That's
Yeah,
a regular kitchen garbage.
regular
Right,
kitchen. Yeah. I know it's an overkill, but I don't want shit splattered everywhere.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
So when
Do
I
you
pull it
thi-
up, I
Yeah.
draw it tight, and then all the shit's at the bottom of the bag, obviously,
Sure.
and then I tie it in a knot, pull the knot tight, and then garbage.
Sure. Have you heard of the when garbage bags are supposedly sold to us in a roll or however you use them inside out? Have you guys seen that over the last
I just
few
saw
weeks
that
and
video
months?
this morning, maybe.
So, like, you know how you grab a bag out and you, whatever, or I do, put some air into it and push it down into the garbage can?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually inside out already. So, like,
Right.
you don't have to, I guess, essentially do that? I don't know.
Yeah, so when you take it out, you're supposed to be able to just take it out, put it around the edge, and then push it down in, and it would be the way it's supposed to be.
You lost me.
I don't know. It's something to do with garbage bags, how they're rolled and then put into these boxes. They're inside out, so you don't have to, like, I don't know. What Nate said, you just put it around and you push it in there.
I don't ever turn my bag inside out when I put it in.
Like, the seam is... So they're designed, from how I read it, the seam is to be on the inside, not the outside of the garbage bag. I don't know.
See, usually when I push it down in there to get, because it's all full of air, and then when you start pulling shit in there, you only can put about 5 things in there.
Right.
So I always, when you put it around the top, I crack the, pull it off a little bit, and then push it all the way down.
Let
Let the air out
Right.
to put it, and then put the bag on the top around the.
I can't believe we're having this fucking conversation about this. Mission accomplished.
Yeah,
Email
thanks,
challenge accepted.
asshole. I grab the end of the roll.
Yep.
Pull my bag off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Open.
Yeah.
Shake it out.
Yep.
And then I grab from the bottom and I squeeze to the top.
Up.
Yep.
And then I just put it in my garbage bag.
But when
Or my
you put it
garbage can.
around the top of your garbage can and then you push it down in the center, you got all that air.
I don't have to push it down because I've done the
Squeezed
air
it.
out of the garbage bag.
I know, but
It just goes right down in. There's nothing to.
I think Jason's saying the air that's in the bottom of the garbage can
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
now pushing your bag together.
I have put holes in my garbage can so that doesn't happen.
Oh, so you're
Because
above
also
it.
then when you take your garbage bag out, you don't get that suction if it's real full.
right.
It
Yeah.
allows it to release.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do this afternoon.
Yeah, drill a
Put
hole.
holes
Probably
in.
a couple around the top though, because if it
I'm just gonna
leaks,
I'm just gonna
I put a
cut the-
middle-ish.
I'm just gonna cut the bottom out.
because if
Oh, there
it
you
leaks, but if it leaks, now that's in your cupboard, and
Cupboard.
where's your
You just sit it
Right
on
next to the
floor.
island.
Yeah, our garbage can sits next to the fridge.
Oh, I guess I have a door with mine. I
Oh,
don't
aren't
know.
you fancy with
Yeah.
my
Wow.
I garbage can sits in a door.
Yeah, you open a door and there's a garbage can.
Jesus.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah,
Wow.
I don't know. The seam is supposed to be on the inside of the garbage can, not the outside. I don't know. That's just, I literally seen it like the last week or two.
I
I'll
think
have to look
when
at
I
that.
fill it full of shit, it doesn't matter if the seam is on
Yeah,
the outside
I would
or on the
agree with that.
inside. At
True.
that. I mean, they can
Doesn't
examine
really
it. I'm not going to.
Right.
Sorry, I just had to respond to this text message that I got. This isn't really Tales from the Hicks related, but I just got a message asking if I wanted to go watch the game at Shooters,
What game?
the Vikings.
I mean, I hope you responded with like, yeah.
I responded, ha ha ha, no.
I guess I didn't know they aired.
They got multiple TVs there.
It's kinda like a
heard.
sports
I guess
bar.
I'm not going there to watch fucking TV.
Oh, I guess for those that don't know, Shooters is one of the local strip clubs.
The only.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is only.
Well,
yeah,
unless-
I'm not going there to watch
Unless
TV.
that's why you're going to Hayward during deer season.
Yeah,
Because
you know-
that way. Yeah,
Because you know
maybe.
that just across the street and down the road a little ways is another.
Is that other one still open?
I don't think it's called a strip club. I think it's a gentleman's club.
Yeah, let's be professional.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know the what Ace of Spades or whatever's up there.
Yeah,
Well,
it used to be Jack of Diamonds, right?
Jack
Oh,
of
that's
Diamonds.
the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think it is.
I'm not a gentleman.
That was a nice one.
Yeah, they're all nice.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not going to a gentleman's club to watch TV.
Oh,
That doesn't mean you can't.
But true, but I'm not. Like,
you can't. You can't tell me that
I'm-
every girl is one you want to see.
yep, it is.
Why wouldn't you?
Because some of them aren't.
They're still titties.
Yeah, but I mean, let's.
You've
be
seen a
honest.
pair of titties you don't want to see?
Yeah,
Don't answer that.
yeah, I have.
Scene one, I want to see them all.
Yeah, but then there's certain ones where it's like, okay, that's enough.
But I still want to know.
Yeah, but they're up there for 15 minutes, so
Yeah.
you take a look at them and be like, ugh, and then go on to watch the game for 10, 15
Yeah, no, I'm not disagree. I don't
Right.
disagree with
Well,
I've heard people go in there and watching, whatever sports is on TV while
Right.
they're. Not that I've ever done it, but I've heard stories.
so we used to go and I'm sure you guys are going to know this, but I think as I've mentioned before, I'm quite awkward.
Scared of butterflies?
In certain yeah. In certain situations. So when we used to go every year during deer season, we would, for half of the trip, we would stop at the Gentlemen's Club. And then once we were done there, we'd go across the street to the casino, spend a couple hours there, and then head back to the cabin. And I would be the guy that was sitting at the bar, not at Sniffer's Row. I'd be the guy sitting back at the bar and just being like, I'm just here to drink while these guys are being...
Oh, you were scared of that?
It's just an uncomfortable situation.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
There's nothing uncomfortable about it.
well, there is.
No.
Yeah.
They're
just talking
strippers.
about it now. Yeah, they don't even have feelings.
As one of my good friends said, they're strippers. They don't have souls.
Right? Like gingers. Yeah. Could you imagine being a ginger stripper? And it's like a double whammy.
I can't, but I'd like to.
Oh,
Imagine one.
okay.
See it in person.
Well, there's a certain hub out on the internet that you could probably see one at.
Donkey Hub.
Donkey.
Rescue my.
Yep, it's there.
Yeah.
That's a rescue page.
Make my donkeyspit.com.
Woo!
Let's do a little bit of news. I want to kick off the news.
All right.
I know
let's
usually
do
you
it.
guys have the news, but I got an interesting that I found interesting.
You should share it.
That it is not uncommon for adult fans when they go to a Taylor Swift concert to wear adult diapers during the shows.
They don't want to
So
leave.
that means it's common.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That I don't know if it was 1 in 5 or whatever it is, but that it's a pretty common occurrence that people are wearing adult diapers because her shows have been known to go 2.5, 3 hours long.
You're talking more 3.5, 4, honestly.
Well, there you go. And they don't want to leave. They don't want to miss a thing, like Aerosmith said.
Don't want to close.
I think that, yeah, all right. That
Beautiful.
might fall under some, I don't know, something wrong with them.
Because she doesn't stop for more than 5 to 10 minutes in that whole concert.
I know the Eras tour is on Disney, I think, but I've never actually watched it, so I don't know.
Me neither.
She's no Gary Allen, but
I was going to say, is that going to stem into your next concert? Are you going to wear a diaper?
Give me a good idea. Maybe the next time I go, because
I don't know if I would say the good part. I mean, idea, sure, but I don't know if I'd reach to the good part.
Well, why don't you see if Gary will wear a diaper and soil it, and then you can take it home with you?
And let's be honest, you can't hold it for 16 minutes.
oh please, he goes at about 90 minutes, and let's be honest too. You know, I'm usually at those shows. You're gonna have a few drinks, and that's gonna make you have to go.
Well, you're sure as fuck not going to Gary Allen for the music, so I'm assuming you're going for the beverages.
What other news do we got? What else have we got?
Go ahead, Chad.
I got a couple, but I'm just going to do one today because it happened yesterday. So when you hear this, I guess it'll be whatever, 13 days or
Might have been last month. Who knows?
I've never seen it, and I don't follow football close enough, so maybe it is a thing. But the Virginia versus Pittsburgh game last night, it was, I don't know, a minute and a half left in the game, and there was a fourth down, and Virginia had the ball, and they were on a fourth down, and they went for it, didn't get the fourth down, but the refs blew the whistle and said that they were going to replay fourth down because they weren't set.
Yep.
That's a true thing?
That's happened in the NFL before.
Yeah.
The refs have to be set.
They weren't ready.
Because they have to be in a position to see everything. And if the refs aren't set, you can't go yet.
Oh. I mean, that was the news I seen. There were a lot of upset people.
I'm
and
sure.
Like I said, I haven't seen that, so I was like, wow, this is getting more crooked and crooked every week, you know, dealing with football of some sort. But
Did they end up getting the first down or touchdown or winning?
When they replayed, so they replayed it, got the first down, and then the next couple plays they got down there far enough and kicked the field goal, won the game.
Ooh.
Yeah. They're, I don't know if it was the school's, not DA, but like the president or whatever.
Athletic director.
Yeah, I don't know if it was him or the actual school's.
Like the dean?
Yeah. Had a press conference and like was tearing them apart and, you know. So I was really, like I said, I was really shocked to see that. But, yeah, it was just interesting. So, yeah, I guess locally.
I mean, I have seen. Normally, when I've seen it, the refs don't even really let the play get started.
Yeah, no, it
when I've
played
seen it.
all the way through.
Oh, okay, yeah. When I've seen it, like they'll maybe like just hike the ball and the refs will blow the whistle immediately. Like, hey, you know, we weren't set.
Right.
You know,
Yep. No,
started
this play took place and
that's a little fucked up. Then.
fully took place.
Yeah, but they started them back where they started from.
Right. Yeah, it was like fourth and a yard or whatever it
Yeah.
was at the end of the game.
Let's
Obviously,
give
if
them
it
an
would have
extra
stopped, you know, Pittsburgh would have won because the clock would have ran out. But no, they ran the whole play, stuffed them, and then they blew the whistle and said, "Oh, we're going to replay because the refs weren't set." Yeah, I thought it was a little late, but
Yeah. Well, I do have a couple articles. The first one is pretty specific for one of our listeners, Dave, who was on the show once. He is a 85-year-old man trapped inside of a 40-year-old's body. He
I know somebody like that.
yeah, 100. Dave enjoys Werther's candy, creamed corn, and chicken
what's-
fried steak.
okay, the last two, what's wrong with that?
Creamed corn?
Yeah,
That's an old man thing.
I like cream corn.
yeah, all about it.
Yeah. Anyways, we always give him a hard time for it because it's an old man thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways, the first article, Werther's Candy has introduced some new genes These jeans have 30 pockets, which can hold 1 Werther's each. So, Dave, if you're out there, I'm sure that's probably, if it's not in your Amazon cart, it will be soon.
Yeah, I was going to say, what if he's got a I hope he sends you a picture of him wearing them. Be like, you mean these?
Plus, now that they're on my body, they're always warm.
A warm Werther's.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The next article I had, in Paraíba, Brazil, a man... Oh, fuck, this whole article's in Portuguese. That's going to be tough to read. Hang on, Google's translating. A young man was arrested because he offered drugs and alcohol to a monkey.
Oh.
And he basically got the monkey drunk and high, I guess.
Oh.
And then he spanked it, which is very
Oh,
nice.
geez.
Yeah.
Naughty.
Yeah,
Naughty, you dirty little monkey.
Now, speaking of monkeys, wasn't there like 41 or 42 of them that escaped out
Texas,
in
I think, right?
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
South Carolina was,
Yeah.
I think they said they found one, but there's still 41 still missing.
Planet of the Apes, that's
Yeah.
how it fucking starts.
Well, and they
Yeah.
were in some kind of captivity for research
Yep.
of some
Right.
sort.
Yeah.
So, yeah, who knows? They might grow into, who knows what they are.
Dude, and a monkey is, I don't care of any size except maybe like, what's the little tiny ones, a
The
capuchin?
finger monkey.
Yeah, I would not want to battle any fucking, they are mean and strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after reading that article about them, or after seeing that, I was looking up monkeys.
Trying to adopt one.
I found a place down in Louisiana, Shreveport, Louisiana.
Jesus Christ.
You can get it's a macaque. It's like MACAQUE, I think is what it was. You can get it. And I think that's the same kind that had escaped, but you can get the baby ones down there for like $500 or $600.
So when does yours come?
I have to do a little more research.
I actually don't think you do.
I do because
I mean, this is the unsupervised part again that we talk about once in a while.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think you need a monkey.
Yeah, and that's how Nate dies, because a fucking monkey eats his face in the middle of the night.
Oh, you know what? It's not safe. He'd probably eat Pokey. It'd probably kill Pokey.
I don't think you'd be able to leave them alone together.
Well, I'm just saying, be careful.
So how are you going to exist?
Well, I mean, there's rooms in this house that don't get used. Like, he could have his own... Because, I was reading the thing, like, you have to have all these different things, and, like, you have to have things for it to do, because they get bored pretty easy. There's food, you have to have, like, the little swings and nets and beds and all this other stuff. So, that one room, well, and then there's the one upstairs that might, instead of going into...
Yeah, but it has a window. They're going to figure out how to get out the window.
Yeah.
How big do these things get?
I don't know. I was. Let me pull one up here and I'll show you.
I just sometimes I worry now about you when you're alone. Next week we're gonna.
I mean, have you checked with your mom? Is she going to be okay
someone's gonna have to
doing
let it
2
out.
buttermilk baths each week, one for you and one for the monkey?
Oh, yeah, fuck no.
Why would you even think of that?
That's what they are.
No.
Nope.
I mean, they may be, but that's fucked up.
Do you see the teeth on that fucking thing?
Well, that was just that one.
What are you
Well,
going to
You
they
do?
think they
all
don't
have
all have
that.
teeth like that?
Well, I mean,
What are you going to do with it?
What do you do with?
My monkey? Yeah, do you want to know?
I'm going to bet you he spanks it.
Yeah, it's been known to be naughty.
It's going to be naughty later this afternoon too.
Ooh.
I think
Nope.
here. This is the one. This is the one I saw.
It's no.
My monkey home. Yeah.
Yeah, see, you got to have a diaper on the fucking thing.
Well, but it's just a diaper. But look at how cute they are.
We have a different vision of cute
Do they grow up?
and move out and stuff. Or?
Well, yeah, because see, this is a macaque, which is what that other one was that I just brought up.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Nate.
No,
No.
that's a bad idea.
for sure, Pokey's not going to get along.
Yeah,
with
see,
it.
look at the teeth on that thing.
Well,
And then they get pissed off, and the next thing you know, it's eating through the door.
Yep.
And
Now
waiting
it
for
becomes a
you.
vampire and it sucks the
Why,
blood out
how
of your
about
neck.
when you have some spare time, you just Google monkeys attacking owners.
Yep.
Just do a little research on that.
Right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you got it up there.
Check that
Well, I
out.
did see one. I did hear one story. I had actually watched it, but I mean, it's it. You have to really be sure because they're like 20 to 30 year, sometimes 40, 50-year commitments. So.
Sounds like you just let them out when you're done with them.
I would say you take them down to Irvine Park.
Yeah, there's monkeys there. Go just every time you get the urge to buy a monkey, just go to Irvine.
Yeah, and then smell the sweetness that comes
Yeah.
out of that cage.
Oh. Swing through Quick Trip or wherever festival and get a bag of, I don't know, carrots and feed them.
I could bring a bag over. You could
See?
smell that.
And you can feel like they're yours.
Throw it at the walls, 'cause
I
that's
could.
what they do.
I could smear it on the wall and the carpet.
It's like a fecal Jackson Pollock.
Bad idea, Sal.
Shit storm.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. It's probably not a good idea.
I think the three voices that you're hearing in your head, they should win over the one.
That's a
I don't
that's a
think
cute.
they've ever won.
That's a nice assumption to think there's only three.
Well, I'm saying these three right now that you're hearing should be.
I could sit home alone and hear three voices. All right.
On the next article, I think this is from the UK. A guy was trying to separate two frozen burger patties and accidentally stabbed and killed himself.
Oh,
I'm sure he was going like that.
And it went straight into his guts. They found him dead on the floor with a knife buried in his guts.
I mean, did he get him apart?
That it doesn't say.
Yikes.
Doesn't say.
I mean, there's easier ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like-
But I can see how that would happen.
take them out earlier and then thaw 'em.
Yeah, let him sit there.
Yeah,
Microwave.
Yeah.
there you go.
It happens. Yeah. This one was kind of cool. Like it, I just from doing the podcast and kind of stuff like that. There's a guy. His name is Michael Smith. Apparently, he used AI to create a fake music band, and then he used AI bots to stream the music from that band off of all streaming platforms, Spotify and whatever. And he earned more than $10 million in royalties.
Oh
What
my
the fuck are we doing?
goodness.
Get
Yeah,
on that.
let's get
That's
it
what I
back.
was saying with the podcast. I was thinking like, could we make bots and like just pump up our numbers?
Yeah, we'll have so many ads coming in.
Yeah.
Get onto that this afternoon.
Oh, so he had the bots listen to the music.
Yeah. So he had AI
okay.
AI make a band and
Yeah.
and make music, put the music on Spotify and
Right.
whatever, and then he had bots stream the music because every stream you
Yep.
can potentially earn money.
Yeah,
We gotta do that.
And he made
Okay,
more
well-
than $10 million.
we'll look into that.
Yeah.
Why not? What the hell's the difference?
Well, currently I'm
Well, he went
busy.
to jail for it, so just something to think about there.
We're not in the tech team.
That's true.
You have one hell of a canteen fee. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
We'll take pictures of monkeys and
Yeah, we'll send you pictures of your monkey, and
And the donkey.
every month we'll send you a
Yep.
monarch in a box. And
hey, there you go.
Picture of Lloyd.
Yeah.
Lloyd.
Lloyd the donkey.
fucking scared of butterflies. I can't.
But yet he wants a monkey that's gonna kill him.
Yeah. Yep. That makes perfect sense.
Hmm.
Butterfly that in no way, shape, or form could ever physically injure you.
Nope.
Ah!
Mommy!
Mom! Monkey that could literally fucking tear your face off in the middle of the night and eat it. He's pretty cute. I think I might get two.
I do have to say, not siding with Nate on that theory, but we did when we were in the Dominican this last year. We went to a monkey retreat or whatever. It was pretty cool. They were literally right in your pocket, on your head, and your shoulders, whatever you eat out of your hand. But yeah, to own one, no. I mean, because that place stunk.
Yeah, and I mean they are very cool, and there are a lot of people that have them as pets. But I mean, you do hear stories about them attacking.
Yeah.
I mean, not that dogs can't.
Yeah, I was
do
going to say,
that, or-
and dogs and snakes. They kill people
Yeah,
all the
well,
time. They
that's
have
stupid, too.
unhingeable jaws or something we heard.
I also wouldn't endorse that.
I always told Nate that one of these years, and I'm going to do it one of these years, you can go online and you can buy a box of butterflies. Like they're alive. And then as soon as you open the top, like it's designed for people like that. So you pull the top off to see what's in because you don't know. So you pull the top off and all the four sides fall off. So then butterflies just
all over.
Yeah, everywhere. He doesn't have choice words. I mean, he had some choice words. But I'm going to do it one of these days.
I used to have this. It was a wooden box, like, I don't know, maybe 6 inches by 6 inches square. And on the front was a Packer logo, and there was a little handle underneath the Packer logo, and the top opened. And when I got my first apartment, my mom and my aunt Sean were out bumming around one day, and they stopped by my place. And my aunt Sean had never been there before, so I was showing her around or whatever, and she saw that sitting on I don't know, like a shelf in my living room or whatever. And she's like, "Oh, what's this?" And my mom knew what it was, and she started to say, "No, don't open that." And when you grab the handle and pull down, a fake mouse on a curved piece of metal comes out and like snaps onto your hand. It's just a rubber mouse, but, and I didn't know it, but my aunt is deathly terrified of mice. And she pulled that thing and the mouse came out, and all I heard was just like this littlest peep, and she tipped right over, passed right the fuck out in the middle of my living room.
There you go.
Classic.
Yeah, my mom was like, "Jesus Christ, Ben, your aunt is terrified of mice." I'm like, "I didn't know that. She just picked it up and opened it up."
Yeah.
Right. It's kind of on her.
As tears are rolling down my face because I'm laughing so hard.
Yes, there. That was it. That was then. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're adorable.
He's just right there. He's just plotting about how he's going to peel your face off.
Yeah.
Wear it like a Nate mask while he nibbles on the inside.
Shit right on your shoulder. Holy Christ, there's more than one.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
there's
there
a whole
was-
bunch of them.
There were so many of them.
I bet you it stunk to high heaven in there.
Yeah. It didn't stink?
I didn't think so.
Yeah, it did.
I imagine it.
It had to have.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But, like, you can feel when they're on you like that.
You look like you shit your pants.
When they're on you like that, though, like, if you take your thumb and kind of just go
Yeah.
like that, that's kind of what their whole paws felt like. It was.
It was really soft. I mean, they were really soft, but yeah,
It's
not
super
enough
cool.
to own. Or even think about it.
No.
Oh, it's been thought about. It's been
Yeah,
plotted.
obvious,
It's
yeah.
been looked into. All right. So we are almost at Thanksgiving, and I think that was when we're going to give our thanks to listeners. We're going to give away 2 T-shirts.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Sound good?
Sure.
And we'll let it be up to their choice. So it'd be whatever shirt they would want.
Yeah.
Online.
One of them has to say Boner Garage.
Yeah, one of them has to be Boner Garage. And then the other one has to have it on the back. So
Yeah.
It's up to them.
it depends on who gets it and how they get in there. But no, we'll do that. And that's sending in emails, obviously liking and sharing the page. Telling your friends, everyone you know, everyone
Yep.
you don't.
Maybe include something like, since it's around Thanksgiving, your traditional
Traditions.
your tradition of
Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving.
traditions, yeah, sure.
Doesn't necessarily. I mean, about Thanksgiving, but
Yeah.
because like ours, I don't do Thanksgiving. I mean, we do up north, but we don't do the traditional turkey and
Right.
ham and all the sides because we're up north.
Right. So you do venison and
I don't know.
dumplings.
Usually we do steaks, don't we?
Yeah,
steak.
steaks. Yeah.
It's kind of our Thanksgiving thing is steaks. So
And dumplings.
yeah, which I'm perfectly fine with.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Steak and dumplings.
Fry
that
'em.
sounds like a
You fry them for when you have steak?
No, that's the next morning.
With eggs.
Yep.
With eggs
Yep.
the next morning, yeah. You have that for breakfast, the leftovers.
Do you grill the steaks, or how do you make them?
We've done them. We've grilled them, and then also on cast iron.
Yep.
Flat.
Griddle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And that is Hicks at talesfromthehicks.com. Send us that in. Go out to the website, talesfromthehicks.com, and take a look at what we have, and then let us know what you would want if you were to win.
Yeah. And if you don't win, just order it.
Then you buy it, and then you get some other ones for your friends and neighbors
Christmas
for
presents.
Christmas presents.
Yeah, stocking stuffers,
Give
whatever.
them to your students,
Yes.
teachers. Every teacher loves a shirt that says Boner Garage.
Yes. Well, there's a whole many options that I think
Yeah.
would be good options for
Yeah.
teachers.
Southmouth.
Southmouth.
Yes.
Yeah, let me see your Southmouth.
Yep.
Jelly or jam.
Yeah.
That's another good one.
Yeah, absolutely.
But all right, so then until next week, you guys all have a good week.
All right,
You
you
as
too.
well.
All right.
Bye.
Adios.
Oh, hey, do we have a rating today?
Oh,
4-star rating. with the
Four, okay.
Monkey.
That's back-to-back
guy.
weeks now. The
Monkey.
monkey
the
killed
monkey
it.
killed it. Damn.
Monkey fucked it.
Monkey fucking a football.
Yep.
Damn it.
All right,
Perfect.
well,
All right.
Still, next
okay.
week.
Bye.
Adios.
Show.org.